Hi, Tom Walls, Carbide Processors. I want to talk about injuries from bad tools, and I'm going to use myself as a horrible example. I'm not rich, but I own a nice little business. I got a little money in the bank. I can afford to buy good tools. I tend to use the tools I bought 30 years ago when I was dirt poor, and they haven't gotten any better in 30 years. This has been a real problem. My left leg is 3/4 of an inch shorter than the right leg, and the ankle has been fused so it only bends through a few degrees instead of bending fully, because I was trying to make do with a ladder that was a little too short and fell and landed on the leg and crushed the bone. It took years of surgery. The latest thing, and we'll see if you can see this, is my bicep, and let's see, it's lopsided. Instead of going straight up and down the arm, it goes off to one side, goes off here, goes off towards the outside at the top. And there, that's enough of that. That is because I was using a wrench that was too short, and I was pulling on it, and I was going to, by golly, get that joint moved another quarter turn, and I ripped the top of my bicep loose. And then, of course, it hurts. It hurts a great deal, but once it quit hurting, then I needed to finish the job. So I went back to it and did what I should have done in the first place and used mechanical advantage instead of pulling on it. Over the next couple months, my arm would feel better. I'd go to use it. It'd rip and hurt a great deal. Finally went to the doctor, had a nerve test done, had an MRI done, and basically, yeah, the top of the muscle is ripped loose, the tendon's ripped loose, the tendon is dried up. Saw that my friend, the orthopedic surgeon, the orthopod, and he said, well, if I really needed it, they could fix it, but given my age and the kind of work I do, it'd be okay. So I've lost about 30% of the strength in my right arm. I'm doing exercises to rebuild it, but that's because I was using the wrong tool, and I was using a cheap tool. Before that, I think I had these two fingers on my right hand, had a drill bit that snapped when it shouldn't, spun the drill, caught, snapped, spun the drill out of my hand. These two fingers were swollen for the better part of a year. Fingers heal very slowly. So I'm using myself here as a really bad example of somebody who tries to save a few cents by using bad tools and hurts themselves and thus cause themselves a lot of pain and money, or a really good example of what not to do. I'm using tools that I would not sell to anybody else, and I'm going to quit doing that. It's been a resolution, and it's hard for me because I'll go back there and pick up a tool, and I've been using them for years, and I know there's better. But anyway, don't do what I do. You really can get hurt on cheap tools. It really is painful, and it really does cost you a lot of money. And that's why we do not sell cheap tools. That's why we sell high quality tools. Yeah, you can still get hurt, but it's a lot harder to do. Thank you. Bye.